you guys? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition and welcome back if you are returning. And if you are new here, special welcome. I really appreciate you both. So this is your March monthly reading, all right? So first I'm going to do your oracle spread, get your spiritual and intuitive messages. These messages usually help and aid with your spiritual growth and messages from the divine as to what you need to do right now for self, okay, for self growth. All right. A lot of people say they are trying to figure out how they need to go to different levels, but they don't really know what shadow work is and what they need to do. So these cards is what tell you what you guys need to release and let go. Okay. And then I'm going to do your tarot spread. I'm going to do every week for the month. So we're going to take a look at every week throughout the month of March. Okay. So it could resonate with you if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements are in Leo. And if it does not resonate, keep in mind it is a prediction, okay, for the month. So you do have to give the month and the energy time to play out. But if you feel like you know a Leo that it does resonate with, be sure to share it with them, okay? So, Spirit has for you guys all that glitters, okay? You have blossoming abundance in the reverse. For the month of March, the divine says you guys need to surrender stress. It says take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Okay, so releasing stress and working on that throughout this month. You have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. And then you have friendship. So may have a very strong relationship with a friend, okay, who may be a Sagittarius, all right, or there's something surrounding your situation here that could be involving a friendship, but we'll see what's going on here, okay? So all that glitters, guys, and then with blossom and abundance in the reverse, you guys may have been overindulging, spending money, maybe buying a lot of material things, clothes, just spending a lot of money. Be careful, guys, with how you're spending your money throughout the month of March. I do know a lot of people do have money right now from tax returns, so be mindful of what you're spending your money on. Okay, is it worthy? Is this something that will gain you value over time? Sometimes, we spend or overspend our money because we're trying to compensate for maybe how we feel or things like that. But don't overspend, guys. Don't spend your money on certain things because you just want to look fashionable or good. Be mindful of your money because it could really slow your money up or, just really put you in a financial bind. So please be mindful of that. You guys may already be stressing, or if you do that, you will find yourself stressing throughout March, trying to get out of the financial situation you put yourself in. Like you may have all these material things here, but then if you see this person here, they're looking down at all this stuff with kind of like dissatisfaction, okay? They're not really satisfied with it. He's kind of like, ugh, I bought all this stuff. But it is to cover up maybe what you're dealing with or how you feel. Leos love to be to shine for people to see them. So you guys may find yourself spending money that you don't have or buying overly expensive things that you can't afford or shouldn't be spending, all to maybe make yourself feel better. Okay, so Leos, you will have a tendency to overindulge in fashion and everything that you feel like makes you look good. That's Leo energy. So but just make sure, guys, that you don't put yourself in a financial bind. Okay, luck is on your side in friendship. Now let's read what your message here is. So all that glitter says, so the essential meaning is a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. Okay? So the oracle message says it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title, or a position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing, or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine all that Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you steal the desire, the object, or the person? So don't base your friendships and your circles and your relationships for what people tend to have, because people could also be covering up, having a mask, dressing themselves up to look a certain way, and then when you get to know them, you realize they're dead broke. They don't have anything. You go in their house, they have no furniture, but yet when they step out, they are name brand down. Okay, so don't get caught up in the material things or the superficial. Okay, um, so let's see what your relationship message is here. So your relationship message says, sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because of because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person. Who that person is, not what he or she has, or can give you, is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. So whether that is in regards to you and how you see yourself, and you know, glamorizing and glitz and glamoring yourself for a certain image, or whether this is you judging other people based on what you feel like they have or can offer. So whatever and however that fits you, the divine says don't get caught up in that mercurial energy, that material world. Okay, it's like I feel like I hear the song, I'm a material girl trapped in a material world. I really feel like, if you guys know, that's an old song. So if you know that, go look it up. I feel like that's what that's about. And Leos, how you look, how you present yourself to other people is very important to you. So just don't let that be a setback for you. All right. Some of you guys may be doing this with certain friends, or you have certain connections with friends where I feel like, is it a genuine connection if all of you guys can tend to only be together, or um be friends because of what you guys have, or um there this could be energy of friends being in competition with each other, like who can dress the best, who has the biggest house, who has the best house. Being mindful of being in connection with relationships like that as well. Don't stress yourself out also trying to keep up with certain people or friends, because like I said, they may not have it all together either. So you can't go broke trying to keep up with other people, Leo. Um, because in the end of the day, you just have to think to yourself, who cares what they think? Some of you guys, if you are trying to save money and budget your money, and you feeling the stress of trying to keep up with your friends, or trying to do what they're doing, and go to everything they have, you just have to keep put the boundaries there and let it be known what you have going on, and that's just not important to you right now, and feeling fine with breaking certain dates and going out and certain trips that you feel like is really going to put you in a financial bind. Okay, so let's read your energy message here. Okay, it says, now in the upright, this card, blossom in abundance, would be increasing wealth and value. But in the reverse, it says, this card reverse reveals a potential decrease in money, with the coins falling from the garden and out of sight. Sometimes when you receive this card in this position, it may even feel as though cash is slipping through your fingers like water. While this might seem like an ongoing state of affairs, you still can turn things around. Be very conscious and responsible where money issues are concerned. Take action to plant new seeds and nurture your financial garden with patience and clarity. This cycle will end and you will in time enjoy the fruits of your labor. Abundant, so your affirmation here says abundant wealth blossoms all around me. I see the value in my everyday life. Also, guys, don't pamper your friends too much. That message came to me. Some of you guys may like to, if it's not hanging out with them, some of you guys may be footing a lot of the bills for your friend, and your friend may be very well spending their money on unnecessary stuff, and then you're helping them. So I see this in so many different ways, so many different scenarios that might resonate with different one of different Leos out there. But whatever it is, you'll be able to balance it out. I do see a balance coming through here. So just surrender the stress. Don't stress about it. Whatever your financial, issues may be throughout the month, don't stress about it, okay? You have the control. You can manage things. You just have to take control and recognize the changes that you have to make, okay? So if you're wondering where your money is going, why it seems like money is slipping through your hands, it's because you are spending. And maybe if you go add up the amount you spend in shoes or clothes or hair or, anything like that, outfits, whatever it is, Jordans, whatever it is, it's costing you, okay, well, more than you know. So sometimes we don't realize we buy a little here, buy a little there, buy a little here, but by the end of the month, we've overspent when we add it all up. All right. So let's see what your week by week looks like in March. Okay, let's see what your week by week looks like in March. Okay, week one for Leo. Spirit, what is week one? Okay. So I see hard times, okay? Passing, okay? I feel like you guys been feeling like you've been wanting to give up. So that first week of March, you're trying to handle it all. Some of you guys could be mothers, let's see. Oops, let's see. Week two, let's go ahead and pull your weeks out. See you guys adorning yourself, putting, okay, I'll get into that. What else do we have here? Spirit. Oh, wow, I just put that card back. Week 3 for March. You guys have to really dig deep and find out some things here come March. 5 of Pentacles. Week 4. Okay, week 4. Guys, gotta take heed to the message, guys. You gotta take heed to the message here. All right. I feel like you have some things that's trying to set you back, okay? Throughout the month of March, the overall energy throughout the month of the March is overcoming certain things that have kept you back. So I feel like you guys are allowing certain things to hold you back, or you're allowing certain things. You feel like you're not moving forward for whatever reason, okay? You feel like you're not moving forward. Maybe you feel like things are not leveling out for you. Things are not getting smoother for you. And why? So let's see why, okay? So, so the first week of March, you guys have the 9 of Pentacles. And I'm sorry, wow. the Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Empress, and the Sun in the reverse. All right. So, what I see here with this Empress, she is indeed an Empress. Okay. And, but what she does not understand is her beauty starts within. Okay. Her true happiness starts within her. Okay. So it's not about her trying to find her value or her worth outside of that. It's about her fighting, whatever it is that she's battling and dealing with internally. Okay, whatever it is, why, because the Empress seems to be unhappy here. So I feel like fem, um, feminine Leo, this is your energy here. You're divine, okay? And what you don't realize is you feel like what makes you divine or what makes you who you are is the things you put on, how you present yourself, what other people see. But is it truly what's internal? Okay. Is it reflecting what's internal? Is she reflecting her true value? I feel like some of you guys may spend, this is just for some of you guys, you may feel like dressing provocatively or spending clothes on certain, like spending money on certain things that make you look sexier, make you feel like it's what's going to attract certain people or bring certain people through to you by the way you dress. But you really don't realize you are devaluing who you really are, okay, through your attire. Um, and it looks like you're spending a lot of money to look a certain way. And the divine is saying it's time for you guys to really take a look and realize your value is within. You don't have to, set yourself back financially, you know what I mean? Or be connected or have these addictions. There's either an addiction to you looking a certain way and being a certain way. Some of you guys may like have a desire to spend your money on some sort of like surgery, things like that. Nothing is wrong with that when you're doing it for the right reasons. But if you're doing it to feel like it's going to fill a void, that's not the right reason, okay? Um, if you feel like it's going to attract a certain person or keep a certain person, that's not it, okay? You don't want to have to alter yourself just to get the certain attention or attraction you want. So, guys, the first week of March, the divine is saying, first of all, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Okay, build yourself back up. You may be feeling beat down or worn down, but don't give up. Okay, um, keep fighting. Keep fighting for your true value, your true authentic self. And the divine is saying that's from what's in within. Okay, you are just as amazing within. Okay, it's not about what other people think. So in week two, the divine is saying it's time for you guys to release certain things. Okay, and balance certain karma in your life. It's time for you guys to like really, really clear out some things, make some things right, realize what you need to do, and get on the right path. I feel like you guys are kind of tired of being bound by the material world, also. Maybe you do want to be free. Maybe you do want to feel like you don't have to worry about what other people see or think. Maybe you guys do feel like it's like you wanting to, through this spiritual change, you're wanting to release more and more, okay? I guess it's kind of like, when people, go into their spiritual journey, they kind of break away from the name brand. They kind of break away from the material things. They realize their value, is the spirit within, okay? So I feel like you guys are trying to release like, um, certain pressures you put on yourself, okay? Now, so I just see you guys balancing that also. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. So also in week two, not only are like the karmic scales for you going to be balanced, but I see there is going to be things in week 2 in the spiritual realm that's going to be released for you, okay? And whatever this is helping you release, okay? So when you guys do this work and you start to realize, um, and you start to see, where you need to do, what you need to do different, where your errors are, what when you're asking, I need to know what I want to do. I want to be better. I want to evolve. I want to change. I want to grow. I want to get better spiritually. So these are the excuse me, these are the things you want to know and need to know in order to evolve. Okay, so the divine wants you to recognize your who you are, okay, and who you were created, okay. Now, I do see I see some things happening like in the spiritual realm that's breaking a lot of karmic ties and chains to you. Okay, I really see that happening here. The good thing about all of these negative cards here are that they're in reverse. Okay, well that one's not, but this, that they're in reverse. You need these to be in reverse. It speaks of a change, a turnaround. Okay. Now, let's see what we got here. Some of you guys really, this is really an addiction. Maybe shopping for you is an addiction. Okay. Um, you guys just like to spend, right? But let me see here. But yeah, I feel like something is happening for you in the spiritual realm that is clearing out a lot of things for you. So once you guys do this, you're going to realize, you're going to feel an instant breakthrough from this. Now, week 3, okay, you have the Hermit in the reverse. You have now in first week, you may have a Taurus or a Leo that's important here, or that could just be your energy. Week 2, I see Libra and Pisces here. Week 3, I have Virgo and Capricorn. Okay, so in week 3, guys, I see you guys um really struggling. Really struggling with trying to make these changes and break certain habits. Okay, um, you might slip up, but I do see you guys shaking back. Okay, I do see you guys shaking back here. Okay, now you have the Empress here, and then you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so this is you guys getting out of some sort of financial situation, getting out of some sort of financial hardship. You guys have to release the stress. You're stressing about something. You guys may have overspent in other things and then realize you spent some money that you didn't need to spend. Something like that, okay? So that's why I'm telling you, forewarning, to slow down with your spending. If you're spending now, you may have unexpected expenses come up and you don't want to be stuck not having the finances to pay them. And then realize when you wonder where all of your money go, you look around and see bags and boxes. But, that stuff can't help you like long term, other than how you look and how you feel. So the Hermit here, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Devil in the reverse. So you guys are breaking chains. You're releasing addictions. You're letting it go. And through this, you're going to feel so much better. You're breaking chains here. So week 3, it's going to be a tough, 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 tough week. You may see some things you want. So it's going to be a really tough week for you. But you're going to wonder why. Some of you guys may be going through like feeling really down that week. But through you feeling down, you're also going to feel a sense of freedom. But that's only because in the energetic realm, that low energy is releasing from you, okay? So when you're physical, you're going to feel it in a different way, okay? So just know that it's just a vibrational shift that is happening for you in the atmosphere, and you're very well going to feel it, okay? Now, week 4, I see the Page of Cups here with the Nine of Cups the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Now, you might have some things that you may have someone that offers to help you financially because they realize maybe you did have an issue. That might be where a friend come from. A friend steps in and kind of helps you relieve some stress, pull some stress off of you. But I feel like they're gonna let you borrow money that you are gonna have to pay back. But they're gonna come through for you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I do feel like they're gonna help you. So just make sure you do let your friends know what's going on. If you are having some financial issues, and you do know you have a friend that will help you and will support you and be there for you. But just make sure you guys change your own spending habits. Okay, so then that way you don't put yourself in a position, excuse me, where you have to ask others or others have to come to your rescue. You don't want to have to keep putting yourself in that energy. Okay. So let's see what else can I pick up on here. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, that was it. I feel like that is all that I have for you guys. But don't keep setting yourself back. Prepare yourself to move forward to the future. Okay. That's what you're working on. So you're really setting yourself back even more than you know. Okay. So get a budget, you know, excuse me, maybe set an account if you need one, or manage your accounts better. Watch your accounts. Okay. All right. All right, Leo. That was your message for March. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell so you will know when I'm back. Until next time.